Cal Perry is in Benghazi for us. And Cal, any real clarity on Zuma's mission? Is he there to discuss some kind of exit strategy? We've heard that reporting, or to negotiate some kind of a ceasefire with a humanitarian corridor?
Well, this is the real question here on the ground, Tony. There's been a lot of confusion about this visit. This is the South African president's second visit. He was initially here on April the 10th to create a ceasefire. That was subsequently rejected by the rebels who wanted to carry on with their military offensive. We heard initially that this visit was to find a quote-unquote exit strategy for Colonel Gaddafi. Now, his aides, those being the aides of the South African president, have since knocked down those reports, calling them misleading, framing this visit more as a regional visit, as you say, to discuss humanitarian concerns, such like the migrant workers who have been caught up in the internal fighting here in Libya. One of the issues that this visit raises is a political question. Certainly here in the eastern part of the country, or what they would refer to as liberated Libya, people here are fearful, and I think they don't talk about it openly, but certainly there's a sense that if a political deal is struck, what will the cost of that political deal be? Will it be a divided Libya? Is Zuma there to cut a deal with Gaddafi? I think there's some concern here on the ground that that could potentially happen, which is why, again, we're hearing Zuma's aides say no, that's not the case, that he's going for more regional issues. NATO, for its part, continuing to ramp up the rhetoric, not only verbally against Colonel Gaddafi, but also militarily, bringing in new munitions, these bunker buster bombs that we keep hearing so much about. And perhaps we're still waiting for those fighting helicopters that, again, the frontline fighters, especially near Misrata, say that they could really use when it comes to that close combat with Gaddafi forces, Tony.
Yeah, and Cal, on this discussion of a ceasefire, is it still the condition of the rebels there in Benghazi that no ceasefire, no talks of a ceasefire until Gaddafi leaves?
That's it. Here in Benghazi, when you speak to people and the rebels here, they say that Gaddafi needs to leave or he needs to be killed. The tribes around the country, some of them have taken it even further. The Wafala tribe has said, and this is a tribe that represents more than 1 million people across this country, and it represents people all over the country. They said not only do they want Gaddafi to be removed, but they want him to stay in Libya, to stand trial, they say, for the crimes he's committed in the past 42 years. So as far as NATO is concerned, as far as the rebels are concerned, as far as many of the tribes here are concerned, they want to see this through to the end. They want to see Gaddafi either dead or removed from power, Tony.
Okay, Cal Perry on the ground for us in the rebel stronghold of Benghazi. Cal, thank you.